Hello, hello, hello. There's a good chance in any minute the postman might knock to collect a parcel. So there might be an interruption. But here we are again. We're on the Daily Mail website. So you don't have to go there at all. Ever. Met Office. So there are yellow alerts for Monday. Another Arctic snap, which I keep talking about because it's coming. Reckon could spark travel chaos and power cuts. Lows of -3 in Scotland and -2 in the northwest and east of England. Look, this is the weather warning for Monday. Put your thermal vest on, everyone. It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. I might just stay in bed. I don't want to go out. I don't want to go. When will it ever end? I'm going to keep moaning about it until it goes away. When will it ever end? I don't think it will. Meanwhile, police have compared people who stream Sky TV illegally to organised criminals. Apparently, police raided homes in London, Stoke, Glasgow and Edinburgh to shut down a service allegedly selling IPTV devices. That's Internet Protocol Television devices. Oh, excuse me. Got a bit of a tickle then. Is it the vid? It's thought that the service had up to 50,000 users because this IPTV system could stream TV illegally, including sports and movies. And the police have seized computer equipment and laptops and mobile phones, and 4 people have been arrested. One has been charged with intellectual property theft, and the other 3 have been released. Cease and desist notices have been sent to 200 people suspected to be involved in similar schemes. There you go. God, blimey, this takes you back. Do you remember when Sky TV were obsessed with pubs showing Sky Sports? But yeah, Matt Hibbert, director of anti-piracy at Sky, said, "We will continue to support these efforts to shut down these pirate networks and help to protect customers." Detective Inspector Andy McLean said anyone attempting to purchase one of these IPTV devices should be aware that their money is going towards a fraudulent scheme, and this, without doubt, is a form of organised crime. It's just television. It's just television. Meanwhile, your heart. Some call it the engine. The engine which makes the body move. But yeah, Dr. Amit Bakai, a cardiologist at Spire Bushy Hospital in London, has given us 10 signs that you should never ignore regarding your heart. And look, there's a little stock image of a heart. Look. So what are the warning signs? Are you ready? This is it. This is important. I hope I haven't got any of these. First one. Dizziness on standing up quickly. I've had that since I was a teenager. Shortness of breath. Excuse me. Reading out this list has really knocked the wind out of my sails. Difficulty bending down. Not if there's a tenner on the floor. Mind you, any amount of change, I'm down on. I'm on it like a tramp on chips. Palpitations. In fact, it was the palpitations that took me to the doctors over the whole diabetes diagnosis. Tightness of the chest, no. Tightness of the wallet, not of the chest. Arm pain. Neck or upper arms, often the left. Now, I've got a terrible, terrible left shoulder. But I don't think it's got anything to do with my heart. I think it's to do with me falling over twice and landing on said shoulder. Difficult in standing up. No, I'm pretty good at that. Chest discomfort, excluding tightness. So you have tightness, chest discomfort, excluding tightness. So, okay. Swollen legs. No. Frequent extra or skipped heartbeats. There you go. So keep an eye out for those. Especially as most of my viewers are of a certain age. None of us are getting any younger. No. And they reckon that King Charlie kicked Harry out of Frogmore Cottage because of the things he said about our dear beloved Queen Camilla. She's not Queen Consort anymore. She's Queen Camilla. She's our Queen. She's the Queen of the people's hearts, Camilla. Does anyone care? Andy's got to live there because he can't afford to keep his palace going. It's a terrible shame. It's a terrible, terrible shame. Meanwhile, let's go back to Argentina. Do you remember Argentina? Do you remember the Falklands? Do you remember, was it Las Malvinas? Well, the Argentinians have ripped up the pact with the UK and demands renegotiations over the island's sovereignty. Really? Now, after all these years? It was 1982. A lot of water's gone under the bridge. Look, have a referendum. Let the people of the Falklands Island decide. And if they want to go back to Argentina, they won't. They're gonna vote for us. But give it a rest, please. Please, Argentina, please. Don't make me cry for you. Don't make me cry for you, Argentina. Meanwhile, there's more fallout from the leaked WhatsApp messages by Isabel Oakeshott. She's been going out telling everybody everything about all the things all at once. Isabel Oakeshott, she's just sticking the knife into Matt Hancock. I'm enjoying it. I don't care. I'm enjoying it. But yeah, ministers and senior officials joked about looking up travellers arriving in the UK in quarantine hotels. A leaked text shows Simon Case, the country's top civil servant, asked about how many people were locked up and joked about arrivals being put in shoeboxes. Here he is. He looks a plonker. Remember, these are the people making the decisions over your lives. So here's some of the. Let's see you go. Let's see. It was all a big joke to them. Look. We're giving big families all the sweets and putting pop stars in box rooms. Simon Case says, I just want to see some of the faces of people coming out first class and into a Premier shoebox. See, it was just all a joke to them, you know. See, any idea how many people we locked up in hotels yesterday? None, but 149 chose to enter the country and now in quarantine hotels due to their own free will. Hilarious. We're just here for their merriment, you know that. They act like gods. And I hope that Oakeshott just keeps leaking them. I hope she leaks everywhere. And there's loads of claims. There's loads of claims on. I'm not going through all of these because there's just so many of them. Look, just so much to get through there. Oh yeah, and Hancock asked his team if they could lock up Nigel Farage after he posted a video of himself visiting a pub, which they suspected was a breach of the rules. Now again, I didn't have a problem with the first lockdown, but all subsequent ones I thought were unnecessary, especially what they did to the school kids. Hey, good news, everybody. Glastonbury has announced its stars. The headliners have been announced, but that's not what the good news is. I'll do that first, then I'll get on to the really good news. Emily Evis, she's Michael Evis's daughter, has had to defend a boring white all-male lineup because you've got Arctic Monkeys, Guns N' Roses and Elton John as the headline acts. It's really not good. It is probably one of the most uninspiring. Look, it's just boring. It's like, oh yeah, let's go and see Cat Stevens. I mean, nobody there. Fatboy Slim, he's always good for a laugh, but Blondie, really? Oh dear. Oh, they're going to love Fever Ray when she comes on. So yeah, Glastonbury, if you spent all those hundreds and hundreds of pounds on Glastonbury tickets, I hope you're pleased with yourself. But yeah, good news everybody, right? After many years, they've cancelled John Peel. Yes! The John Peel stage has been renamed. Thank goodness. Yeah, the John Peel stage, which was previously named the New Bandstand in 2005, is now going to be called Woodsies. But they said it was nothing to do. Emily Eavis again, she said no, it was nothing to do with John Peel procuring blowjobs from teenage American fans when he was a DJ over there, or marrying a 15-year-old. Nothing to do with that. And his unhealthy obsession with schoolgirls in the 70s. Nothing to do with that at all. Honest gov. And here is John Peel. That's one down. How many to go, eh? Who wants to have Here's an unfortunate story. I don't know, is it unfortunate? I don't know, it could be. I guess it is. It is unfortunate. I'm just waiting for the... Come on, Daily Mail. You can do it. I don't know why I bother. I might as well just open Chrome and be done with it, because it's like an old age pensioner sometimes. See, opens it, no problem. You're rubbish, Safari. This is the story of Ms. Carby. Issues. Little bit of duck face going on there. Just a little bit of duck face. But she had a right mare of a day, right? She was fined £100 for overstaying 15 minutes. The overstaying a 15-minute limit. She queued up for a car wash, right? Yeah. She queued for around 25 minutes for a turn to go into the car wash. You know, this was on February the 15th, and didn't. And it's so what a bad day. So if you think you're having a bad day, Miss Carby, this is at the SA Garage in Rickmansworth, Watford. You might want to avoid that one. She wanted to go to the BP garage instead, but it was closed, and so she had to go to the SO garage. But yeah, she's appealing it, but she's waiting for a reply. So yeah, she's a bit of a bad day. That. Meanwhile, Khan, he does the Euless, the ultra low emission zone. Now look. On paper, it's a good idea. I think central London probably needs it more than the outer boroughs, because there's a lot of traffic in London. But it's been extended in October. It's a £12.50 a day charge, and it's even encroaching on us because we live on the very edge of London. And if we're going to have to kind of plot our way around the Euless zone, otherwise it's going to cost us £12.50. I mean, if you want to go into London, you add that and the congestion charge, which is still a thing. It's 25-ish quid, I guess. That's before you left the house. It's very expensive to do anything these days. But yeah, he was at a public meeting in Ealing when audience members began to heckle him. Right. But he was saying he's blaming. He said people that are against Euless, right? He said what I find acceptable is some of those with legitimate objections joining hands with some outside far right groups. Some are COVID deniers, some are vaccine deniers, and some are Tories. How dare you? How dare you, Khan? Do you see what they do? Do you see what they do? If you have any concern about anything, and this goes with any discussion these days, whether it is even if you are like concerned about vaccinations or I don't know the trans issue or Euless, anything. You take a topic, you take a hot potato topic, and you question it. They say you're far right. Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Meanwhile, good news, everybody. Have you got a cat? We're at doghouse. Where is the dog cam? Oh God, it's on the floor. Layla, can we do dog cam, Layla? Can we? This. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Press the wrong button. I'm so incompetent. Wave a paw. Give us a wave. Say sausages. Anyway, if you own a cat, this is your own fault for owning a cat, because there's a new illness to be aware of. Yeah, it's a cat transmitted sporotrichosis, and it's a painful skin blistering illness spread by cats. Until now, the rare cat transmitted fungal infection has never been seen out of South America, but 3 Brits have been struck down with a fungus and got ulcers on their hands and wrists. Oh, look at it. You wouldn't want that, would you? And that's this was reported in the Journal of Medical Mycology Case Reports, and this is what it looks like on your cat. Oh. Oh. So get a dog instead. There you go. Can I cover that one? Can I? Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm going to get... Oh, can I do this without getting completely shut down? No. There was a show to be held, sold out show in Waterloo, London on Saturday, March the 11th. It's been cancelled. What is it? Well, it's a baby sensory show. And you think, how could that be? How could anyone get upset with that? And it was called the Cabba, Rave. Yeah, okay. Let's have a look at the poster. Oh, okay, I can see where this is going. It's like, okay. And it features that, because babies like looking at that. Babies love this shit. Look at them. And what else have we got? And we got that as well. There we go. Because that's suitable for children. At least it's something for the dads. But yeah, there was outrage apparently. Outrage. Critics, including Sherlock actress Amanda Abingdon. She's what's his name's? Is it Bilbo? X. Was it Martin Freeman? I nearly said Morgan Freeman then. That wouldn't have gone down well. She said this is just crazy. But yeah, the show was aimed at parents sick of the effing wheels on the bus, not babies and children. Okay. But clips and promo shots for Cabba Rave show one cross-dressing performer who has a drag name that's a pun on anal sex doing a handstand on a chair in a leopard print thong and gloves. Another performer has a similarly rude name is seen in bondage style outfit. I mean, I don't know. But it's been cancelled. The tickets were £23.50. But yeah, the organisers, Gemma Dalbney and Liz West, check their hard drives, said we wanted to say thank you to buying a ticket. But they blamed trolling. Oh, that could be the postman. See you in a minute. Sit. And that was the Amazon return collected. And yeah, they've blamed it on trolling and the media. But at least there's something there for the dads, I suppose. You know, I guess, I don't know. Well, it's a funny world we live in, isn't it? What else have we got? Yeah, this is good. This is up in Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough Council are investigating this. Do you ever fancy, I don't know, I guess, some, you know, you go past those chicken shops, you know, and you think, oh, I really like some fried chicken. You might want to swerve this one, because down the alleyway behind this restaurant, a guy was, I don't know, grilling some chicken with a blowtorch. Oh dear, I'm not eating that. Screamed the guy taking the footage. Oh dear. Yeah. So yeah, the Middlesbrough Council has launched a probe. You're going to need a big probe. After the clip was shared on social media, the unnamed restaurant this featured meat being prepared on a trolley with a blowtorch. And in a second clip, pieces of chicken can be seen just stored on a shopping trolley. Middlesbrough Council has been informed, and it was understood environmental and health experts were looking into the videos. I think I'll give that a pass. But yeah, one person suggested that what they were doing is they weren't cooking the chicken, but they were removing the feathers. Again, that is a technique that is used. They use a blowtorch to remove the very small feathers. But you might not want to do it outside where everyone can see, you know. Mind you, they reckon 60,000 Brits are planning to move to Australia. Yeah. I did mention there was a promotional, didn't I? Like the £5 pom? But yeah, they reckon 60,000 have shown interest, with Australian Minister Paul Papalia bragging, "We are the new Love Island." There you go. Apparently I've got to go again. Excuse me. This is Amazon this time. I wonder if there's anybody watching. And then it turns into an impromptu unboxing, because I could do that. I'm flexible, me. I'm flexible. Don't ask me to get my leg over my head, because I will. God damn it. What's in the box? What's in the box? Do you want to see? Oh, it's nice. It's 53 tracks of Genesis at the BBC. Oh yeah, there they are. It's Genesis Day. Made in Germany. Know what I'm doing today? Genesis. Unboxing? I suppose so. I'll do it later. Do a proper one on the kitchen table. Yes, they're bragging. They reckon it's the new Love Island, Australia. There you go. And this is Paul Papalia, feeling pleased with himself because, to be honest, I want to go there because I'm sick of the bloody weather. Mind you, this is a file for. Are they using this to promote it? Because, do you know what? I might just head off myself. What do you reckon? Something for the dads there. That's a stock photo that the Daily Mail's used. That's not anything the Australians have used to promote it, but they might want to. But they reckon more than 800 police officers have applied for jobs in Australia, the Times has reported. Yeah, I bet they're all from the Met Police and trying to avoid being prosecuted. You might want to check their files. There's an awful lot of bent police heading down to Australia. Meanwhile, let's go to Portugal. Begolia Mendes Fernandez was arrested at Lisbon airport. Right, here he is. Here he is. So what had he been up to? Well, he was wanted for murder. Right. He was accused of murdering 21-year-old Alan Lopez in Amsterdam. And he's said to have fled the Dutch capital. But he was caught with a suitcase containing pieces of meat and bloody clothes. Yes, because they believe he is a killer cannibal. Oh my God. Right? Portuguese press have said the investigators suspect the killer has committed cannibalism, right? And he was held at Lisbon airport. He was trying to board a flight to his homeland of Brazil. But when they examined the meat, they discovered it was human. He was taking a snack. Maybe he wanted a snack on the plane, right? Because the suitcase contained pieces of meat and bloodied clothes. So maybe he was thinking, if I get peckish on the flight home to Brazil. But when they examined the meat, it wasn't the remains of Alan Lopez. It was the remains of someone else. Dun, dun, dun. So yeah, they don't know who had in his case. And he's being held. And yeah, he's been held of being involved with the death of a 21-year-old man who was found in a home in Vegestraat in North Amsterdam on the evening of Sunday, February the 26th. And the investigation continues. We got anything else? God, I feel like I've done enough. I really do. I'm feeling tired, and I just want to fondle my Genesis box set. Okay, about this then. Paul Shepherd. He's a metal detectorist. You've seen that show, The Detectorist? He's one of them. And he was at a detector rally in Hackenby in Lincolnshire in 2022 when he made a find in a stubble field. The retired processing consultant from March, Cambridgeshire, thought he'd found like a medieval penny. Here he is. He's got a new metal detector. It was an XP Deus 2 metal detector. We're all going to want one for Christmas now. And he thought, I found something. And when he got it, it was actually a bronze Celtic or Celtic. Celtic? Celtic's the team. Celtic's the That's it. I'll get it right. Celtic's the team. Celtic's the time. Yeah, that'll do. Look. It's a little man. It's a little man. And you know it's a man. Do you want to know it's a man? Because if you examine it, it's got a winky. Look. It's quite a big winky. And it's on a hinge. He's got a hinged winky. Yeah. And it's going to be sold at auction at Noonan's in Mayfair. It has a pre-auction estimate of between £800 and £1,200. If you want a Celtic or a Celtic, I'll get it right in a minute. Hinged winky. Man with a hinged winky. There you go. It's only 2.1 inches in length. Hey, it's not size. It's what you do with it that counts. Especially something of that age. Yeah, so you can get it. No. Oh, breaking news. Meanwhile, this is breaking news. Stephen Bear, he's a star of reality TV. I think he was on Big Brother or X on the Beach. He's been jailed. What's he been jailed for? This is quite an important. Here he is with his fiancée going into court, but he's been jailed for sharing his sex tape on OnlyFans, which featured his ex Georgia Harrison. Again, I think she's another reality TV star. They reckon he made £2,000 from sharing the intimate video on his video subscription channel, and yeah, he's been sent down for 21 months and handed a restraining order, and rightly so. And this is Georgia Harrison, who was his victim. There you go. There's God, talk about breaking news. That was good, wasn't it? But we do have to finish on a animal story. Do you want an animal story? This is the story of Wilson, and he's a 2-year-old tabby cat. Here he is, and he's wearing a little crown. Look, and what he likes to do, right? Wilson the tabby likes to follow the kids to school. Yeah, he's from Rosehearty in Aberdeenshire, and he's kind of joined a school. Yeah, he's joined the Rosehearty Primary School because he often visits. He pays a visit there. He's owned by Julie and Paul Innes, whose children Hannah and Joel are pupils at the school, and the schools they've taken him in as an honorary student. Yeah, and he's even had his own school photo taken. Here he is with a little school tie on. So there you go, Wilson. You know, it's the school cat. There you go, a nice little animal story to end on of this rather disjointed coffee time. Let's see if there's anybody in the chat. Grant's in. He says irregular heartbeat is down to complex prog rhythm. If it's in 9/8 or 11/8, you're right. It's all right, Grant. I'll let you off. Eric says, good morning. I have good news. Opeth Singer wants me to join his band. That's great. Michael says there are 36 of us living alone in a small shoebox in the middle of the road. Indeed. And the young people today, Daniel Carr says, good afternoon, Darren. Heard Walter's version of Us and Them. When we was clipped yesterday, sounds like a miserable affair. Not any more interested than I was originally, which was not at all. Exactly. Somebody said do a video of it. I think John Floyd said do a video about it. It's a miserable dirge. I should, because I would get loads and loads of views, wouldn't I? Loads. Maybe I should. Anyway, thank you for watching. That was Coffee Time, killing the channel one video at a time. This has been Friday. Hope you all have a good weekend. And if you don't, it's not my fault. I didn't do anything wrong. And that's that. There's only one more thing left to say. By now you should know what that is, and that is what you gotta do. You gotta drink it up.